Welcome to the Investors Trading Academy event of the week. Each week our staff of analysts and educators tries to provide you a better understanding of a major market event scheduled soon, and that will have an effect on global markets. This week the focus moves to the April Federal Reserve and Bank of Japan meetings. The main event this week will be the April 27 FOMC in Washington. The ECB has made it clear that low rates will continue in Europe for the time being unless growth picks up. Germany has never agreed on principle to the easing monetary policy and protest each time there is to be a new round of quantitative easing stimulus, making even Draghi's vague promises of deeper negative rates a tough sell on the market. The Fed is now in the spotlight, but if any central bank has learnt from the lessons of the past, it seems it's the Washington-based institution. The Fed will not overpromise and is willing to let the economy run a little hot with inflation before making an interest rate move. The April FOMC meeting does not feature a press conference with Chair Janet Yellen, so the market will be scanning tough the statement for clues on the June FOMC, which is still a heavy candidate for a rate hike before the US presidential elections heat up. Foregoing June will force the Fed to a repeat scenario of last year, when it waited until December to make the now historic rate hike. Ahead of the Bank of Japan's meeting this week, Bloomberg reported that the BOJ may deepen its quantitative easing by cutting further the current negative rates on reserves while helping banks by offering them negative rate loans. The Bank of Japan must lower its minus 0.1% interest rate to about minus 1.0% for the country to conquer deflation, a former deputy governor of the central bank said on Thursday. The BOJ should make negative interest rates its main policy tool because it is difficult to further expand government debt purchases due to losses the BOJ is incurring on these investments, former BOJ deputy governor Kazumasa Iwata told reporters. The BOJ's next two-day policy review ends on April 28th. Policymakers will likely debate the possibility of easing monetary policy further at this meeting, sources familiar with their thinking told Reuters earlier this month.